Another Ants on a Rock video. Welcome to the Ant Corner.
Hey there guys and girls, thanks for coming back for another video with me, Tom, from Ants on a Rock. So today I've got just a little build project that I wanted to do. It's just a little thing, a jar that I had standby and for ages it's just been sat on my side waiting for me to do it. So I got on with it basically. I've been waiting to do it. So yeah, it's really cool. It looks like just a little mossy forest sort of setup. It's pretty cool. So check it out. Here we go.
Right, we're going to go fast with this. This is the jar I've got. Then I add gravel. I've cleaned this gravel so it's got no more grit within it. A couple of inches of gravel is more than enough, but I would rather have slightly more than I need. This is my separating layer. It's just a cut out piece of plastic bag that I've scored lots of little holes into so that the water passes through into the drainage layer. It's a little bit fiddly and I couldn't get my fingers inside the jar, but luckily I have tools. So I flattened it all down around the centre, but I wanted the sides to remain up along the face of the glass. This means that when I add substrate it won't go down the sides and make a sloppy mess in the bottom of the drainage layer. When I was happy that it was flat, I went in with some activated carbon. This means that when the water passes through, it will clean it, meaning that it can cycle back round and round and round again without going toxic and causing damage to the terrarium and any inhabitants within. Next, I added just a little bit of sphagnum moss. This will help keep the humidity to the right levels. I poked that down and then I added my substrate on top. This is my own special mix. It's not really a special mix, it's just a few things bundled together and then I leave it to activate living in a bioactive sort of way. But I'm not going to go into complete details because I don't want to give it away completely. I made it slope towards the back so it's higher at the back. This just gives extra land area and makes it look slightly better when viewing. Towards the back I'm adding this little plant that I've cultivated from one of my other cuttings. It was quite fiddly getting it to stay exactly where I wanted it, but using my tools I kind of got the effect I wanted. Next I started to add some hardscape pieces. I went in with this big log. I say big, it's just a tiny little twig, but to this jar it's quite large. That's pretty much how I want it to look, but I want something hanging from it. Just wait and see. Then I added in a nice carpet of moss all around the bottom of the jar in the free space. Again, I had to use my tools to help me get into the jar. And yes, it is a tiny rake. So handy. Then I just got a little bit more moss, fiddled with it at the top of the log and managed to pinch it against the glass. Hopefully it will grow. If it doesn't, it will still die off and look really cool, especially if we put it in some spooky lights. I then added just a couple of pieces of this rotting wood, just for effect really. I think it looks pretty cool. And now it's time to make it bioactive. I culture my own springtails and isopods. I'll add the springtails in with some water in a little bit, but I'm going to put the isopods in now and get them settled. The trick is not to put too many in and overpopulate it. So just a couple, just a few. I don't know how many I just put in, but I'm sure it will be okay. It's not too many. But that's it about done. I'm not going to do much more. Let's have a little look round it and let me know in the comments what you think.
Hope you enjoyed that little build, guys. I really enjoyed doing it, and it's going to look awesome up on my shelf. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you think I deserved it with this video. Check out my other videos as well. I do my best. And as always for me, see you again soon, Ant fans.
And a massive thanks to all my supporters and Patreons, especially Jason Walker and Kevin Rogerson, who are actually my Patreon supporters. If you're interested in joining my Patreon and getting up on this list, helping this channel grow, then check out the links in the description. See you again soon, Ant fans.